man here.
Eat big to make a billy go cute.
You're now rocking with the best. It's the Eric Zane Show podcast. And here's your host, Eric Zane. Get it, Eric.
Welcome back. Oh my God, what the fuck? Thank you. Welcome to the Eric Zane Show podcast. I know there's no excuse needed because I'm the boss, but so I can do things like show up late. But it was minutes before the start and everything froze. I'm looking at my own image and it's frozen. I'm like, oh, well, that's ridiculous. So I close it out, try to restart the app, the Twitch thing, the OBS, if you will. Nothing. So that was horrible. And I'm like, well, everybody's going to hate my guts, but I have to restart the computer. And you know how that is. You basically do it and then leave. And then everything boots. And I actually owed myself another cup of coffee, so took care of that. And then now we're in business. So my apologies. I know I'm late on a fairly regular basis. That does happen. But my apologies. Welcome in to the Eric Zane Show podcast. Here we go for yet another edition. And, okay. Let me get right to it. Somebody sent me a package of like old things that they had in their possession that made them a Eric Zane Show podcast fan. Or in the scope of like the group formerly known as the Zaniacs, they think that I'm like their best friend. Obviously, if you've been following the show for any amount of time, you know that has all gone away. This mob pack of like-minded people who, well, it is what it is. It went south. I bear no responsibility to that. They are all a bunch of sick, demented losers who have no friends of their own, and they had become friends with each other. So the most disenfranchised people you could possibly imagine found a like-minded pack of losers with nothing going on in their lives, the poorest of the poor, the strung out of the strung out, and decided that they're all buddies, which is cool. Whatever. Everybody needs friends. But then one day they turned on me. That's essentially what happened. Now there's other details to it. Now I thought this was done and over with. I mean, outside of the occasional joke I'll fire at them.
You're such a big black dick because I know you want to.
Or reference to them.
I'm a 50-year-old man doing what a 50-year-old man should.
That's my job. I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to make light of these things. That's the fun. That's the trade-off. You stalk me, I make fun of you. Hang on, I got to finish this. So, yesterday, I see on the porch a package that was delivered by the mail. And right away, I took one look at it. This is the box it was in. And I was like, I know who wrote that, and I know who sent it. So, make sure you can see this. On this package, I don't even know if you can tell the writing. It's all lit weird, but delivered by the U.S. Postal Service in a recycled box. Person got an Amazon delivery at one point, ripped all the labels off of it, and packed the box full of Eric Zane Show podcast merch. Went to the post office and paid $8 or $9.25 and sent it to my house. It's on my porch. I checked the tracking numbers. Jamingo says they are now bunker dwellers, and I love them. And that makes perfect sense. That makes actually perfect sense. Alt-right show, dumb points of view, stupid people will gravitate towards your show. You know, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. You should welcome these losers and disenfranchised bad-smelling individuals with open arms. That is the right thing to do. So I'm like, as soon as I took one look at it, I know who sent this. I go, all right, let's see what we have here. I open it up, and it's a T-shirt that this person has purchased. And by the way, my T-shirts wear out unless this person like ran it through the wash 1 billion times. You can't really tell here, but it's seen better days. I think I'm sending you quality. Well, the T-shirt's still strong, like it's wearable, but what was on the T-shirt looks a little fucked up. All right. Here, you can have the T-shirt back, man. Wrapped in the T-shirt was my bobblehead with the head off. It's busted. It looks like the old, because this is back to the Free Beer and Hot Wings days. The Free Beer and Hot Wings logo was scratched off, and something else is on it. I can't even tell what this is put over it. I don't know, but the question: was the head ripped off? I actually wrote the head was ripped off. The head was off. There's no question about that. I can't tell you if the person ripped it off and sent it my way, or it fell off or broke when it was being delivered. Don't know that. I know who sent it, and the cops are involved. And some of the people, because I posted this, I go, here's the latest. This is embarrassing. Here's the latest from this pack of pieces of shit who continue to stalk and harass. So I'm like, all right, this is what's up. I give all the background to them, and we're off and running. People were like, why did you get them involved? I was like, well, I don't know about you. Well, they seem to agree that I'd made the right decision when I did call them to give them all of the background as to all of this shit going on. So I'm just going by their lead. Thank God I have moles to tell me what these losers are saying. So they have this little chat group that they think that I don't see every single thing that they say. First of all, Nick, our good pal Patriot Nick, he's one of the 3 admins on that page, who, by the way, Jamingo, good luck with him, because this dude has your face as his like little avatar on Facebook. You're in for, he's going to wind up at your house and try to suck your dick. I'm just telling you. He's got your face now. Thank God he's out of my fucking life. He announces on Zaniacs United like he's the leader of some kind of organization, like he's the CEO of a Facebook page. He writes, anyone who left the show because they are disgruntled, that is fine. The actions of sending something like this as a threat won't be tolerated heretofore. I cannot stand the arrogant prick, but I am completely disgusted by this. If it was sent as a threat, don't expect acceptance from us. We won't stand for it. Vote with your dollars and move on. End of story. Evan, who I don't recognize the name, wrote, well, I can't wait for the moron who did this to get in trouble. I don't know why people can't just move on. Entitlement? Whatever it is was stupid. Also, Zane has always been an arrogant prick, which is what draws everyone to him. Backhanded compliment and shade on any of us who follow him? People suck. So Nick took that as like an attack from this Evan guy. No shade, follow whoever you want. I've said it over and over again. Would you like me to pin it to the top of the damn page heretofore? Evan writes, guilt complex? I wasn't referring to you. Damn. Yikes. Tom from Gun Lake, who I'm going to reach out to in a second. What's the matter, O'Neill? What's wrong, buddy? Hang on. Tom wrote, I'm sorry, but the asshole probably sent it to himself looking for more show content. Well, I wouldn't have sent it to myself. I would have just said it. I wouldn't have actually gone to the mailbox and said, I better mail this to me so that I can really hang on to the ruse. Jim Mingo says, I has to be honest. This is more entertaining than listening to you talk about bathing the NRK. John, take a back seat for a little while. You know, I love you, but there's nothing funny about you. You're all right to listen to if you like the alt-right brainwash shit, but anything beyond that, nothing funny. Which is concerning to me because I have you writing jokes for the Carl roast. Fuck. Hang on a second here. What the? Somebody. It's my wife.
Hello?
You hung up on me.
I didn't mean to. I pushed the wrong button.
O'Neill's crying.
He is?
Yeah.
Why is he crying?
I don't know. Now he's laying down, but if he starts crying again, I'm going to call you and have you take him out because he might have to poop or something.
Okay. Well, if he starts crying again, let me know.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. See you. Bye.
By the way, I reached out to Madison yesterday during the Patreon bonus podcast. She was pissed. I told you not to just call me on the show. I completely forgot about that. Oh my God. So I kind of talked my way out of it. And then she comes in here. Can I have a word? I'm like, oh, fuck. She drops, can I have a word? Oh, yeah, sure. I seriously, 19-year-old young lady, and I feel like, I'm completely outgunned. Can you not do that anymore? Yeah, sorry. Where was I? Okay. Let me the Eric Zane Show podcast. Former Zaniac cold call of the day is brought to you by no one. This is not yet sponsored. It's Tom from Gun Lake. See if we can bring him in here.
Hello, you've reached Troy's cell phone. If you want, leave me a message, or you can leave me a text. Thank you.
Hey, Troy, it's Eric Zane. First of all, when people call you, that message, it's like way noisy. So I don't know if you were like replacing a motor or something that was running. I don't know, but it's super noisy. So you're gonna wanna re-record that with like less noise. So anyway, I'm calling. It's the Eric Zane Show podcast. Former listener, cold call of the day, and your name came up talking about this package that was delivered. So, just wanted to drop in, see what's up, and say, see what you're thinking about all this. You've got some pretty strong opinions, so I wanted you to share with the audience. So, okay, call me back. Talk to you. Bye. Amanda says, dude, you just doxed him. What are you talking about? Because I said his real name, Troy Finholm? That's his real name. It shows up on Facebook. Doesn't matter. Who cares anyway? He's a fucking asshole. All right. Moving on. I have two moles that are chatting away. I think it's what are they known as? The chat is called Maniacs Chat. Okay. Someone wrote, all right, which one of you sent this? Lisa K says, looks like the Zane bobblehead has an issue. Dennis G says, my first impression was bullshit, but I'm not going to rule anything out. Let's see here. Andrea says, well, it's not mine because the hand holding the mic broke as well as the neck. Very, very poorly made. Which prompts Dean to reply, guess it's the perfect copy then. Nick says, seems like a waste of postage to me. And then says, these people had nothing to do with it. We've all moved on and don't have time for that shit. If I had to guess, it's probably a new disgruntled individual. Dude seems to piss off a few. And by a few, I mean a lot. And if that person is in this chat, I'd like you to make yourself known. If it was intended as a threat, you should remove yourself. If it wasn't you, you should also make it known that it wasn't intended as a threat. I can't stand the arrogant prick, but threats won't be tolerated. Andrea says, 100% agree. Kate says, it's a clear waste of my time. Josh says, via his post, I don't think it was mailed. Sounds like it was dropped off and said person was caught on video. I don't know how you got that, Josh. Marcy says, not me. Kate says, well, then quite a few of us shouldn't be lumped into it. Oh. Pellerito says, don't buy in that it's a threat. I certainly don't see it that way. Well, I don't either. Well, I don't know what I see it as. I'm just telling you what was mailed. It's still fucking crazy. Whether the head's ripped off or not, it's still stupid and fucking nuts. Pellerito adds, in unrelated news, I went to Goodwill the other day, and they had my high school yearbook available. Someone scratched my head out with a pen. The original owner had his name on it, so I contacted 2 detectives about it. Fatal attraction, crazy ex-girlfriend nonsense, beefing up security at the house, and practicing my target shooting to be ready. Idiot. Adam the Odd puts in song lyrics. Ugh. Lisa K then adds, wait, so this stuff was dropped off to Zane? Yeah, okay. It's probably his and just making more content with us in the crosshairs. You have the ugliest haircut I have ever seen on a lady. Kate adds, pathetic. It wasn't just dropped off. Dennis says, I'll say again that my first impression was bullshit. I think it's just for content. And then he shows boats. That's it. So, okay. I am so glad those fucking losers are gone. What? Who wants the bobblehead? You can have it. No, you know what? I might need it for evidence. All right. Just burn your own shirts, okay? Burn your shirts. That's all you need to do. Get rid of your shirts on your own. You don't need to send them back to me. I know you're butthurt. You're dramatic. I get it. Congrats. No one gives a shit. I appreciate you sending me this fun care package because honestly, it does allow me a fun bit of topics to start this show. Let's see. Who's the next Let's try another Eric Zane Show podcast. Former listener, cold call of the day. This is Lisa Boy Haircut Cross. I can't stand this bitch. Come on. At least let me leave a message.
Please leave your message for 61672.
Hey, Lisa, Eric Zane from the Eric Zane Show podcast. So I was just looking on the Zaniacs chat, and I saw that you think that I delivered my own package. No, it was delivered in the mail. It was actually mailed. I don't know why Josh said that, but yeah. So there you go. It was actually delivered in the mail, and you're my cold call of the day. I have 2 today. I called Troy Finholm. Now I'm calling you with my Eric Zane Show podcast, former listener, cold call of the day. So, all right. Yeah, I just wanted to drop in, say hello. And if you want, I'm supposed to get a sponsor soon. What do you call that place? Haircuts for Men, Jude's or something like that. If you want, I'll get some gift certificates and send them your way. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. Okay. So to the audience on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, I'm about to send you on your way. I appreciate you being here. Welcome to a Friday. I hope you have a good day. If you want the rest of the show, you can find it at Twitch, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. I encourage you to go over there. It's just a better platform. The show in its entirety shows up on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Thank you, though, for being here. And I will now send you on your way.